Getting ready. Thank you very much. We have to start. The core of the CAMCA Regional Forum is all about connection and dialogues. What can be a better way to have this kind of face-to-face conversation? So that is the reason, as an organizer, we have made this special panel. The format is called Keynote Interviews. So we would like to have face-to-face individual conversation with those leaders who has been shaping the development of the country and also the regional collaboration. And with the saying, I would really like to introduce our esteemed guests. For the first keynote interview, we are honored to have the Minister of Digital Development of the Kyrgyz Republic, Ms. Nuria Kutnaeva. Please come. Thank you so much. Of course, as a local Kyrgyz citizen, I don't need to introduce you too much, but still, Minister, in this today's forum, I just introduced you. We have more than 300 people representing 25 countries. Actually, majority are international audience. Maybe for those of you who don't know, the Minister, she holds a Doctor of Philosophy, and with her extensive experience in e-governance, personal data protection, policy science, she has been doing amazing, fantastic work. She is the person who stands at the forefront of the digital transformation of the country. Moreover, I also know, like last time we met with Minister in Qatar, in Web Summit. Yes, so she's like presenting how Central Asia has been transforming this kind of digital landscape. So I would like to say you are the person not only representing Kyrgyzstan and also the region. And more proud to say, she's our woman leader, so give applause for this.
Dear guests, dear friends, dear all participants of this very interesting CAMCA forum, dear Jenny, thank you so much for your warm words. I'm very delighted to be here. So let's start.
Yes, sure. So in today's CAMCA Regional Forum, you asked me about the audience. Of course, this is like representing from 10 countries. We have very diverse audience here. But majority, actually, I see there are a lot of people come from business sector, and we do have government, of course, the partners. And we briefly walked through this today's business expo. You have seen like there are so many representatives coming from the IT, this digital community. So we see such a boom like in Kyrgyzstan and in this region as well. And Minister, I know like I have actually getting ready for this. I read so many kind of your strategic documents. You mentioned about the 3 key engagement models. Number 1 is called G2C, it is government to citizen. G2B, government to business. And G2G, government to government. Certainly, our time is quite short, but if you would like to, please give me just one like really successful example, like you can share with today's our CAMCA audience. G2C, G2B, and G2G. Thank you.
Dear guests, first of all, I would like to ask you, when you talk about digitalization, sometimes we talk about many things. Could you please tell me, what is digitalization for you with one word? Because when you talk, digitalization is everything. In all spheres, there are digital things. So what is digitalization? I take 3 answers. Yes, please. Comfort, okay. Connection, right. Simplification and speed. Some other? Yes? Transformation, yes. So, what is it? No paper, exactly. So I can wrap up my presentation, my question. So here we have experts for digitalization. So Jenny asked me to talk about digitalization in 3 levels, and this is exactly what we are talking when we make presentation. First, let's talk about digitalization, taking into account everything that you just mentioned. G2C, which is government to citizens, what the state has done for our citizens. First of all, this is of course mobile application, Tunduk, and portal of electronic services. At the moment, well, it was, the whole road started probably in 2014 when we introduced, the Kyrgyz Republic introduced the principle of one person has one identification number. After that, in 2017, we introduced the biometric elections. But the portal started, like the very vivid work, started in 2018-19. And at the moment, at the portal, there are about 160 state or public services. But that was not all, because we started with the computer-based portal. Now everything went to the mobile application, and because this is the trend. Nobody, well, of course, we work from home, or we work from our, I don't know, offices with the portal. But the most important thing is that every citizen of the Kyrgyz Republic, those who have mobile application, and those, of course, who have smartphones, they can access to the digital services. At the moment, all, so to say, certificates or paper information can be accessed through the mobile application. But this is not all. What we have done is we developed, so to say, digital documents. Do you, we have here Kyrgyzstanis, right?
Yes, Kyrgyzstani, raise your hands. I know we are majority. Yay, we are
Yes.
host country.
So from those from different countries, from other countries other than Kyrgyzstan, we have developed digital, the notion, well, the notion of digital documents, which means that if I forget my ID card, or if, well, I don't have, for example, ID card, but I have it in the databases of our public agencies, then I can, well, this is my mobile application, and this is my digital document. Here we have about eight digital documents, and I can use it wherever I want. And this is all, so to say, commercial organizations or notary offices are obliged by law to take this. This is my ID card. I can go to another city by flight. I can show to the flight attendants my ID card, and I can actually fly with my ID cards. Some countries also did these digital documents in mobile application, but this is obligation by law is not in all countries. So this is our innovation. What else have we done? For
G2B,
G2B,
governmental business.
and I'm very glad that here we have businesses. We have, so to say, outsourced our public services to business, and first of all to banks. So we gave those who are from IT sphere, they know that what is API, right? So we gave APIs to banks, to mobile operators, mobile applications, and we gave also APIs of digital documents. So this, what did it give to us? Well, everybody knows what is digital identity, right? Digital signatures. We have started to spread out digital identities or digital signatures like maybe 2 years ago. But starting from September last year, we started to give it by mobile applications. So business mobile applications gave us a very high growth. Starting from September last year, we gave out about 1.5 million of digital signatures, which means that our migrants, our citizens abroad can also access the public services in their mobile applications living abroad. They can access the public services which are in our databases in Kyrgyzstan. And I think this is very interesting development. What else?
Actually, because
Yes.
you just mentioned about the business, G2B, I have to stop a little bit, pause. We often talk about public and the private partnership. This is perfectly what you exemplified in G2B kind of model. And we always know, like, private sector that leads the innovation much faster, yeah? And so when it comes to collaborate with your ministry or with the government, how do you make sure, like, this government sector, the system, and with the business, we can really, like, synced in to within one speed, or how you at least to complement each other?
We understand that business is much more mobile. They are much more flexible, and we understand that they have much more like financial resources, human resources. So we understand that we should go there hand in hand. And what we do is we gather them and we ask for recommendations, suggestions, complaints also. So we hear to them. It doesn't mean that we always follow their recommendations, but we listen to them. And this is very important.
So the Tunduk you actually today like presenting to our audience is not only government to citizen, but they also have a business components inside.
Yes, but it's not only in Tunduk. It's not only in Tunduk. We also give our public services, our APIs, our digital services to business. And what it makes is that business make their own mobile applications, taking information from public, from state databases. And I think this is a very good development. It makes business develop itself, but also develop itself for our citizens. Because citizens now, like everybody, especially in the cities, everybody has good or bad, but smartphones, and everybody has the access to the mobile applications, to the mobile phones. So what business makes is everybody is going to the mobile applications. If there are public or state services, this is even better for business.
Thank you so much, because at least with my personal experience, in the last 3 years, I've been already applying all the tax documentations, paying all like just on my mobile application. It's like ease my life a lot. So one of the audience say is about makes the life much easier, these digitalizations. And of course, one but not the last, when we talk with citizens, businesses, there's another big machine. This community is public servants, yes? So it can be in different level, like inside of the Ministry of Digital Development, when you come in and say, let's do some digital transformations, how you make sure all your staff number or like people serving the ministry is really digital empowered? Or we say there's a new terms coming. You know, I think majority of us like in the middle ages and 30 plus, but we also have a new generation coming in. So right now, all this like before Gen Z is called digital migrants, because we bring the digital technology later on time. But now the new generation and generation alpha, beta, they call digital native. Yeah? So I do believe like you also have this kind of youngster coming to you between the digital migrant, digital native. How you make sure inside of the ministry, like all the people, like public servants, they really want to drive this change?
Well, thank you for this question, because our ministry team is now really the team, and sometimes during our meetings, I say, do everybody know the picture Burlaki na Volге? Yeah. So
Yes.
we are like these people from I don't know, from 19th century, when behind us there is a ship, and this ship is not, goes not with the steam, but by the forces of these people. We are actually moving this ship. So what I'm saying is, let's imagine that we are these people, we are Burlaki na Volgi, and we are the people who drive this digital development in public agencies. And there is no behind us. We have to go further. And my team, the team of our ministry, are the same as you say. Sometimes they are very young, like 25 plus, and everybody is very patriotic, and therefore we didn't talk about G2G, right?
Coming yet.
So everybody is very patriotic, and under our ministry there are also some state enterprises. And those people, state enterprises, IT enterprises, they are very energetic, they are patriotic, and they want to make changes in their lives.
Actually, today's a forum. We would like to really, from the name of the organization, express appreciation to High Technology Park. This is our main kind of sponsor, and everybody knows it. But High Technology Parks, they have a little bit different backgrounds. They're not like pure business. I do believe that they also, can we say they're like quasi-governmental? So what is the collaboration with High Technology Park using this model?
Yes, we have partners, and I am very proud to say that High Technology Park is the creation of the Kyrgyz Republic, and whenever I go abroad, also thanks to Anatoly Motkin and strategist, I went to Qatar, and also there I said, please, dear investors, we have High Technology Park. Please come to our country. Why? Because in this high technology park, there are about 2,000, I think more. Chubak,
where are you?
About 2,000 residents, which means companies. And these companies, they have only 1% of tax, which means that they are attracting money to the Kyrgyz Republic, and they do not have much taxes. Therefore, they are very interested in staying in the Kyrgyz Republic. But at the same time, they attract, like every year, starting from 2000 and I guess 14, they attract double
the income?
Double income. Well, last year they attracted $100 million, but last year, 2023, but 2022 they attracted $50 million. Before that, they attracted like $10 million. Every year there is a double income. So which means that more and more investments are coming thanks to High Technology Park. And you have to understand these are only like 2,000 people, and residents.
And the role of the government in High Tech Park is?
Actually, government is the founder of this High Technology Park. And the founding council consists of governmental officials, plus others, but governmental officials are there. So government plays a very key role in this High Technology Park. And actually these days, our parliament is approving a new law, or amendments to the law, that these changes are without any, it's like timeless limits. Before that, it was only for 10 years or 15 years. Now it's timeless.
For our international audience, so based on what we just said, High Technology Park is one of the founders, actually is a government initiative. And we have successfully built this bridge with the business community, bring all these innovators, not only in Kyrgyzstan, but from all the rest of the world. I know like they're from Japan and from Korea. People also become the resident of the high-tech park. So they've been attracting, this is right now the biggest like virtual park driving this. Moreover, I think this kind of people can be bring more. So this is like a boundaryless, yes. Before it was only for 10 years, this kind of tax preferences. But now you just give us a good news. It's going to be endless. It means that they can forever to run this. So we do have a call for all the investors and IT community from the CAMCA region. If you're interested in, you should consider high-tech parks. Thank you.
Exactly. So if you are from foreign countries, if you look at the investment opportunities, please come to our high technology park. This is the initiative of our Cabinet of Ministers, and parliamentarians these days are confirming this initiative.
Wonderful. And in today's forum, we are also glad to say not only having support from Ministry of Digital Development, we also have Ministry of Education and Science here. We have Ministry of Economy and Commerce, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Cabinet of the Ministers. So there are 7 government organs actually supported our CAMCA Regional Forum. Could you please also address a little bit how this G2G, let's say your ministry is helping other ministry to implement this kind of initiative of digital transformation?
Well, I'm very proud to say that, well, in all digital maturity indexes all over the world, it doesn't, you mentioned connection, you mentioned paperless interaction. This is one of the indicators of the digital indexes. This is all over the world. But one of the main, so to say, one of the main indicators is also political support. And I'm very proud to say that we do have political support, both from the president and from the Cabinet of Ministers chairman. And when we, like in our everyday life, we do everything in digital, which means that, when I come to my work, when I come to my work, I go to the computer and all the letters go to the system of paper desk, I don't know. So, and there are about, I don't know, 50 letters that are waiting for me. So we introduced this probably 2 years ago, but it was the president who said, if you do not do it in 3 months, everybody will be fired. So it goes very quickly. And through this system, like information system, already 15 million of letters went through all our public agencies and ministries, and it goes like every day. Many letters go every day. But coming back to the citizens, so there are citizens from Kyrgyzstan here, right? So if you want to complain, if you want to file a complaint to, for example, the Ministry of Digital Development, for example, you are not satisfied with the, with the passport, with the passport department, you can open the Tunduk mobile application. You can go to the special section, which is called, letter from citizens. And you can file, you can like push the buttons, you can write your complaint or suggestion, and it goes directly, well, if you write to the Ministry of Digital Development, it goes directly to my desk, to my computer. And we have, as public servants, we have to address it. So it goes like this. And this was made in the last 2 years. I think this is a very good example from citizens to the minister.
Directly.
Plus,
so now we know minister's mailbox.
Yes. And maybe there is a statistic behind this information system. In 2022, there were about maybe 5,000 of such letters. In 2023, there were about 25,000 of such letters. So all ministries are filled with such addresses.
You know, Minister, I have to confess, I think you are the only minister who stand on the stage to say, hey, if you have a complaint, just email us. Thank you so much for your openness. I do believe on this kind of digital journey, there are always so much kind of unpredictable things. Yeah, we are innovating. By innovating, of course, there might be we are do things right or do things wrong. But I truly appreciate your such an attitude. Like we are ready to take risk. We are ready to experiment. Yes, we will have problems. Just compile a complaint to us, and we're gonna work on this. So that's really good of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And one more thing. Dear guests, dear friends, dear citizens of the Kyrgyz Republic, those who have any issues with the Ministry of Digital Development using this opportunity, we have centers of population, servicing, right? Zones. If you have any questions, we can open up the Telegram chat channel, and so that you do not go to these centers. You can go to this Telegram chat and put your question, write your question, and be sure that I'm looking through all your questions, and I said to the special department they have to answer right away. At the same time, we also made the Telegram chatbot. Yes, so this is also in Telegram. So we are using all these opportunities to be a little bit closer to our citizens.
That's so awesome. So we are not only digital friendly, we are also media friendly, yes? And we understand like in Kyrgyzstan, not everyone might have a internet connectivity, but I do want to say like we have more than 90% of the mobile phone penetration.
Yes.
99%.
We are not very big country, as you know, so we are the coverage of mobile internet in the Kyrgyz Republic is about 99%. 1% of villages is those which do not have the energy, electricity. Yes. But at the same time, we are working on it, and we want to cover such villages. If there is electricity there, we want to cover it with satellites. We are working on it.
So even though people in the rural areas, they don't have computers, they can still just use your mobile phone to file a complaint or just ask for some help. So that's really good. And I do love this kind of inclusivity. We try to bring even this 1% to the board. And considering the time is really limited, I actually honestly saying, this interview question we have not discussed or designed beforehand. It's really just flow our conversation, so thank you so much. I do want to give the chance to our audience as well. We're gonna prioritize the needs of international audience, okay? Because for Kyrgyz citizens, you just email our minister anytime, okay? So we have the one from Azerbaijan, I see the hands. If you can put it very short, okay, Sarhan, promise me. And then one more, and then we're going to close today's interview. Yes, Sarhan, please. Can we pass the mic to Sarhan from Azerbaijan, also our CAMCA fellow.
Thank you very much. It was really productive and informative. I really got a lot of information about how the digital development is done in Kyrgyz Republic. You know, everything in this life has the balance, the good has the bad, the smart has the stupid, and digital development has the cyber threats. How you address cyber threats in your country, because all of us, we like to tap something, open something, and sometimes we don't know completely, what we are opening or what we are gaining. Everyone is promising, the good life if you click here. So what you do in your country in order to explain us, is it good or bad?
Thank you for your question. You make a very good point of dualism, right? White and black and good and bad, and digital opportunities, vice versa, the cyber security threats. In the Kyrgyz Republic, the cybersecurity is under a big attention of our national security forces. There is a coordination center, special coordination center on cybersecurity first. They are coordinating all our public agencies if there is an attack first. In 2022, the Kyrgyz Republic also made a special agency which is called the Personal Data Protection Agency under the Cabinet of Ministers of the Kyrgyz Republic. Why I'm saying under the Cabinet of Ministers, just to show that this is a very high agency. So the personal data is under the control of this agency. And we, as a Ministry of Digital Development, we are making the policy, we are policy-making ministry. What we do lately, there was those from our country. We know there was a message in the media about, so to say, attacks, and we made there was a coordinated. There were coordinated measures, for example, at this attack. What we are doing is we are doing it at the legislative level. We made the digital, we are introducing the digital code. This is also, we are the first one in the region, and I think that in the CIS countries also, we are making, I think, very good attempts, very good measures in the legislative framework first. And of course, we are making coordinative measures with the cybersecurity specialists. But I think that we also should work on cyber hygiene. Also, as you said, Ministry of Education, starting from the schools, starting from kindergarten, we should explain. And this is, of course, before us. We should do it even better, I think. We should do starting from the kindergarten. We should explain to our children that, for example, we should not I don't know, put on the link, go to such and such links. And also there is a problem with very dangerous people behind these internet scenes. So we have to explain this to school children as well. So this is ahead of us.
This kind of cyber security and being kind of more kind of also, we know internet gives immense opportunity, but there's also the risk side that we need to consider. I have to close. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Because with respect to your time, and I do want to actually in the very end, just give you a long story, put it short. What is the one word to describe the future of Kyrgyzstan, or your motto?
Well, with one word, let's go digital, of course.
Go digital. Are you agree? Do you agree? Yes.
Let's go digital. And my personal motto, I also was asked the same question in Estonia, and I said the following thing. There is, who knows who is Martin Luther King? Yes, of course, everybody knows. So there is a very famous saying of him, and I like it very much, and this is also my motto. This is my motto for the digital world, in the digital sphere. If you cannot run, you should walk. If you cannot walk, you should crawl. So whenever you go, you should be moving. So let's move to the digital things.
Let us move. All right. So with this closing, sorry, I really cannot take your question, but I do see the ladies. You see the Business Expo. There's a group of very young ladies from the techno art. So they are making this kind of amazing, they're using the STEM education, amazing, using the engineering, technology, they're combining the fashion. Can we show anything from the techno art from that side? Give applause to our young ladies. And this collection with the Katadash collaboration, I saw it in Almaty fashion show. Actually, they made this happen. A small gift from our girls. I think this is a symbol, Minister. Like the young generation of Kyrgyzstan, the young women want to pass a hope. They are moving. They are making a big moves. Thank you. We are proud of our High Technology Park residents who made the first Kyrgyz language AI, Akalai. I know they're also in the expo. And our handicraft of our partner who brings this our robot also to the stage so you can have more engagement with this. Thank you, Minister, again. Give us this inspiration. Government to citizens, government to business, and government to government. This is a truly empowerment. Thank you. Thank you, audience.